Good morning, Facebook and Instagram family. Thank you for joining me this Saturday morning for an episode of Back to the World, my brother and my sister's keeper. Thank you for coming on board. Um, any music that you may hear in the background, we don't own the rights to. But any comments, questions, or anything that you care to share, hit us in the boxes down below. This morning we're going to discuss all things Sonetquity. I am, look like we got our Sonetquity page hooked up. And I wanted to have them on. We just wanted to go over some things with you, ladies and gentlemen. We've been, my partners and I, we've been going at this, man, for a few years now. And right now, let me get things up and running, y'all. Let me get things up and running. All the members of our book club, man, we had a large group just came on as members, and we welcome each and every one of them. I'm trying to find. Okay. Here we go. Looking to start the video. I got us in here now. Ride with me here. I sure as heck wanted these viewers on, man. It is important for the message that we have. Again, we have Sonetquity on board. So, I'm talking to all our book club members. I'd like to first give thanks to and welcome to everyone that joined our book group. We are a club, but we have not officially signed everyone in with their email address. So we're building a website for that, where you enter just your email address and your phone number, and we will be sending out newsletters the whole bit, right? So we're trying to reach as many of you as we can. And I know many of you have seen, you've seen us, man, just hitting around, man, talking about our book club. We have our network marketing, wealth building side to our program. And many of you aren't ready for that. And I understand that. It's disappointing, but we know that it's there. And when you're ready and when you truly understand what it is that we're trying to do, and once you can get the essence of it all, it'll be right there. It'll just be one step away. But for the time being, what we're attempting to do, we're attempting to build a book club, not so much like the book club that Oprah had. We're talking about building a book club by the likes of Reese Witherspoon. And see, I designed this book club that we have now and the vision for it almost 24 years ago, literally. And but I was in a position where I wasn't able to implement it. And I didn't have anyone on the outside to implement it for me. You see, the literary industry is a major industry, and it's been around, man, since the beginning of the time. When you think about books, when you think about libraries in the libraries of Alexandria, Egypt, books have been around for a long time. And now we at a very critical point where you have the courts and the politicians are trying to ban many books that are pertinent to our future because it illustrates our past. And many of the politicians and the Supreme Courts are agreeing with the banning of these books. You know, in many states now, you can't talk about slavery, black history, revolt, anything like that. And the only way you strengthen your future, right, is to understand your past. And if you get in a situation and you're moving forward, and then you get to a fork in the road and you don't know necessarily which way to go or what to do under those particular circumstances, if you knew the history, you knew what the results would be if they were bad or good. So we want to prevent the banning of the books. And if we can't prevent the banning of the books, at least we can have the books and you can purchase these books from us. Okay? So I came in at a very, very critical time. I was able to visualize this. I was able to see this almost 20 something years ago, 24 to be exact. But I think we went too far ahead, and everyone's just not ready for it, because not only did we want to enrich everyone's life with knowledge, we wanted to enrich everyone's life with finances as well, with money. But it just seems, again, like I said, everyone really can't grasp that. So we're, and I don't want to say settling, but we're going to position ourselves comfortably with just operating the book club, different events, different pop-ups, Q&As, things of that nature. Well, while I was good at designing the initial system, I'm telling you, my technical skills are pretty much zero. I'm a dinosaur at this. And this is what we're lacking. We're lacking someone that can host, handle the Q&As, schedule the events, send out newsletters to all of our potential members, and and then to host any contests that we may have, which we will have many. And we're solid. We have quite a few members, but it's my vision for this is far beyond where we are right now. And it's a mea culpa. And I'll be the first to admit that, we're swimming in uncharted waters. But we have something that's very, very divine here. We have something that's, it's very powerful for us as a people. Okay? And we're just asking everyone that's that's in earshot and that has joined our group on Instagram and Facebook. What we ask of each and every one of you, because many of you didn't join the book club, just to be nosy to see what's going on. You are avid readers. Some of you are first-time novelists, first-time authors, first time you write poems, you write poetry and what have you. You write songs, okay? What we're asking from each and every one of you guys, and it's a small favor, and that's asking you guys to purchase your monthly reads from us. Share with a friend. When we tell you through our network marketing system, we say each member must sponsor 5. Well, people are somewhat dejected or rejected by that, because first thing they're thinking pyramid scheme, pyramid scam, Ponzi, and what have you. But this is the way the world works. So now that you don't have to ask anyone to become a member by having to pay a subscription fee. We're asking you may already be a member of a book club. And if you're already a member of a book club, bring in your members together collectively. Purchase your books from us. Okay? Do us that favor. Do us that solid. Every month, purchase your books from us. We are a fledgling startup. We can't compete with Amazon on every book price. But one thing I know for sure, if you purchase your books in bulk, and many of our books I have checked, they are the same price as Amazon books. Okay? Sometimes the only difference that you will have is, well, it's not sometimes. Well, you may get your shipment free. With us, we have different bonuses or what have you, or different, I forget what you call it, man. You know, my mind is, but we have times where we don't charge for free shipping. Okay? Our shipping's free. But back to what I was saying about our book club versus Oprah Winfrey's book club. Oprah had a huge following because of her talk show and many other things that she's done the whole bit. I like that. Don't get me wrong, that's what we want. We want to have the power to suggest that this book is a good book, and all of our members will go out and purchase that book. That would be a great thing. But I like Reese Witherspoon's model because her model loans itself to what it is that we had planned. Reese Witherspoon they would read books, they would select books that were deemed the book of the month, and mostly by female authors. Now we're everyone, children, females, males, what have you, transgenders, doesn't matter. But what Reese Witherspoon had in mind is that many of her authors were excellent writers, but just didn't have the wherewithal or just didn't have the resources to submit their books, where in turn their book can be turned into a movie script. It could be turned into a made-for-TV series. These are the things that we plan to do, and these are the things that are in our wheelhouse. But first and foremost, many of our readers are considering writing. They haven't written a book yet. They're somewhat on the fence. And I know how it was when I was writing. All I wanted to do was write. Then when it came to the business of writing, I didn't know anything about it. So what we would do as a book club, we would be a family that would support and embrace that particular author. We would let that author know what would be the next step once they've finished with their writing. Would it be editing or what have you, how to choose or select the cover. And keep in mind, the more members we have, the greater the prices are to have these things taken care of. In other words, if a publishing company or editor charges X amount of dollars, but if we're sending 10s and 20 and 30 people to them a month, a week, we're gonna get that discount. And that's what we're doing. We're not looking to be cheap, but what we're doing is we're leveraging our numbers. And that's what you do when you build a network marketing company. I mean, not so much the network marketing. That's the wealth building side. That's not the side we're talking about this morning. We're talking about simply being a member of our book club. We want to send you an email, but right now I'm going to be coming to you live, and we're going to be sort of shoring up what we're doing here. I mean, we're kind of all over the place and everything, but keep in mind, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I had never been in an active book club. The book clubs I was in, I just only received discounts. They'll send me a list of books. I'll check off the books I want. They will send me the books. But we want to interact. We want to interview authors. We want to ask the authors first and foremost, where they're from, what inspired them to write. When did they first receive the inspiration? How did they come up with the subject matter? The title of their books? How would you feel if this book was to become a movie? Would you aspire for this book to become a movie? a screenplay, or whatever the situation may be. And there are so many different genres, you know. I mean, from children's books, fiction, nonfiction, history, documentary, docuseries, crime, romance, drama, thrillers. We want to be able to cover all genres, and we want all of our book club members to interact. Now, with the size of the book club that we're talking about having, we're not talking about having 5 or 10 people and you guys buy whatever book that was selected as the book of the month. We're talking about having thousands, if not millions, and we interact with each and every one of them. And then we would have Q&As with different regions and different small pockets of book clubs. We will have contests. We will have contests where, we'll ask someone to, write an essay, write a short story. Then we will have all of our members read that. We will have our members vote. And from that collection of authors, there will be a first, second, and a third place prize. And we want to be able to do some of the things that Drew Witherspoon did for her book club. Another thing with Drew Witherspoon, she sold when she started her book club, she started around the time of the pandemic, which was a great time. And as I said, I was thinking about doing that. I was impressed and I admired it because it was the model that we wanted to adopt. But sometimes you have a great idea, but you just don't have the wherewithal. And that's where we are right now. But my vision was far beyond hers. And this is crazy because I thought of everything that she had thought of, with the exception of making it mostly and only for women. But what Reese Witherspoon did at the same time, she started a production company, as I said. And with her production company, she would take the stories. And when you need content, when you're running a movie studio or a production company, you need content. And you just can't sit back and just wait on 1 or 2 people to write for you. Because if that happens, then you'll never get anything done. You'll never get anything that's brought to the screen. So what happened, she would have a plethora of people that would write. And they would select from those writings different stories or storylines. And now they have a cacophony of stories in which they can choose. And they can run these stories later. Well, what Reese Witherspoon did, as I said, she started this business really around 2019. She started the production company she started the production company, publishing company, and book club in and around the same time. In 2021, Reese Witherspoon sold her operation for $2 billion. She was paid $2 billion for this. So it's the power of leveraging. And right now we're just asking to bring all of you guys together. We're asking each and every one of you, purchase your books from us. That's what we're in business for. That's what we're here for. And for those of you who are actually operating in a network marketing, and see, whether you know it or not, when you're a part of a book club, you're a part of a network marketing team already. Because you may be a part of a book club that has 20 members. What do you do every month? Every month you structure and organize, and collectively you purchase 20 books from a book club. Now, network marketing doesn't necessarily mean that you have to make money. You know, network marketing is anything that you would do with a team, with a group, which is called the network. And when you either purchase or sell, or whatever the exchange may be, conducting and exchanging commerce, that is network marketing. But for many of you who are actually in the network marketing industry, this is where network marketing and the literary industry meets. We're asking each and every one of you that's already involved in network marketing, you already have a genealogy or a downline, if you will. All we're asking you guys to do, just suggest to your downline in the order in which they are received in that matrix. We're asking each and every one of you, purchase your books from Sonetquity Book Club, Sonetquity Publishing Company. Join on board. Come on board and become a member. And see, the greatest thing is you have three things that you can offer. You know, one's money, of course, but there's two. There's another two, and that is your time and your downline, which is your leverage. And you won't have to be, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So we're not asking you to reach in your pockets and fork over us a wad of money. That would be nice, but that's not what we're asking. We're asking you to take a look at your downline and your genealogy and just suggest to each and every one of your members, man, to purchase your monthly books from Sonetquity Publishing Company, Sonetquity Book Club, and join in and sign up. Let us be your go-to book supplier. Give us a shot. Give us a chance. And as we go, I know it seems like we're fixing the flat while the car is still rolling. But keep in mind, I'm backing into this business. I was way ahead in my ideas, but I realized that we were too far ahead. And see, sometimes you can be too early to the party. And that's pretty much what happened with us. We were just a bit too early. And a lot of people can't see our vision. We're trying to share it. And maybe we're not doing a good job at conveying it. But that's why I want any of you or many of you who are already in a book club, already operating and hosting your book club, inviting everybody over for tea. Now keep in mind, there are many aspiring authors that are members of small book clubs. Okay? Now, keep in mind, if you had a network of 100,000 to 1 million people, and now you write your book and it makes its debut, and we promote that book amongst our book club, and now 1 million members will purchase your book because it was selected as the book of the month. That's not cheating. That's not hedging. We're operating as a network. And what does a network do? A network supports its members. Many of you that are already in a network marketing network, if you will, there are many of you that are earning money, man, and you're earning lots of money. So therefore, you have a successful and a very cooperative downline. So all you merely have to do is suggest, okay, to purchase books. But now if you want to come over and join our wealth building program, your standard has already been set. Your outline has already been set. All you guys have to do is enroll and subscribe. You don't have to do anything else because everyone is already in the place or in the places where they would be in the matrix. And then we can show you a hefty earnings. I don't want to go too far on that because, see, everyone is saying, well, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to pay a subscription fee. We're not asking you to pay a subscription fee. For the time being, we're asking whenever we come on and we're sharing information like this, for the time being, or whenever you can catch me, sorry to say, I'm going to share with you whatever we have going on, any updates, the whole bit. But soon, once we get the portal created, we're going to ask each and every one of you to come back in, submit an email, and join. So we can contact you and send you out newsletters. So we can send you notifications letting you know when we're in the process of going live. We're in the process of holding a raffle. We're in the process of doing a Q&A of an author. Or to let you know where we may be having a major event coming to an area near you. This is what I foresee for us. And not only do we plan to enrich you intellectually, we look to inspire you spiritually and financially, if this is what you're looking for. Now, we don't plan on being a panacea, but we want to come close. So keep on reading and turning those pages. And for all of you that you didn't know, yesterday was Read a Book Day. Yesterday was National Read a Book Day. How fitting. National Read a Book Day. That's remarkable. And see, all these things are cropping up the whole bit. I'm asking you guys, man, help us. Help us make Sonetquity a huge success. And this isn't the only thing in our wheelhouse. We're going to have many other things to offer you guys, such as affordable health care. I don't want to sound like a politician when I say that. Affordable housing. But right now we want to focus on you purchasing your monthly books from us. Oh, and by the way, we will be introducing 100% raw batana oil. We will have it wholesale and retail. And if you're interested in purchasing any batana oil, DM me in the boxes down below. And when we're ready, and when we launch and we send out the price list, we're going to provide you with methods in which to pay. And you're to give us your mailing address and your mailing address. We will need your mailing address and everything, and your phone number. And we will provide the batana to you as well. But as far as purchasing your books from us, you will go to www.bookshop.org/shop/Sonetquity. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to text it in here, but that's where you're going to go to www.bookshop/sh. Hold up, I got to hit myself here. Yeah, but that's where you purchase your books from us. Okay? org/shop/SONETQUITY. Okay. Visit our online store, ladies and gentlemen, and purchase your books today. Okay? This day forward, moving forward, purchase your books from us, man. You know, we would really, really appreciate it. And it would help get us off the ground to be able to offer other opportunities to each and every one of our members. But thank you guys for joining me this Saturday morning. And go out and enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day outside, not a cloud in the sky. And the temperature is right at 68 or 70 degrees this morning. All right. Thanks again. Go Saints. Peace.